Hello and welcome to another edition of Workforce Water Cooler. I am Leslie and I have a very special guest today. Her name is Vickie Yorn. She is an alumna of the Commonwealth Coders program and she has been interning for the South Central Workforce Development Board and doing some incredible work for us and our website. So, hello, Vickie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Leslie?
I am doing good. So happy to have you today. Typically on water coolers, it is myself, John, and Brian. So, but I thought this venue would be the perfect way to showcase the work you've done and, to see firsthand, hey, here's something new coming to the board website. And I do think it will be of tremendous value for people in the region. So with all that being said, Vickie, would you care to share your screen so everybody watching can see what you have added to the website? And just a note, this is not live yet. It will be debuting next week. We will have an official premiere. So this is a sneak peek. This is behind the scenes. So this is a page that the board asked Vickie to create. And what it is a directory, a searchable directory for short-term career trainings. And the reason that we asked Vickie to do this is because we're constantly getting asked, hey, when's the next EMT training? Where, is there a CDL training in my area? We're getting those questions all the time. And, it can get cumbersome going through tons of emails, trying to find flyers. So we thought, hey, if we can make this addition to our website to help people find short-term career trainings, wouldn't that be awesome? And, who better to create this than someone who has gone through a short-term career training? So, Vickie, what was your experience with career training?
Well, I trained with the Commonwealth Coders program, and they were absolutely amazing. I learned so much. Um, it was just an amazing experience overall, and I'm glad that I can pursue um, coding, and it's just awesome.
So, and it's a 16-week
Yes.
online class.
Mm-hmm.
So short-term training that helps graduates become a junior web developer. So it's a great starting point if you're wanting to get into that field. And I think you definitely have proven that that you have got skills. So tell me what I'm looking at right here.
Okay, right here, this is the front page, and there's a short description of what short-term training can do for you. And there's also a button here to see if you would be able to qualify for financial assistance. If you click it, it'll take you to a form where you can fill out to see if you would be able to.
Okay, if you click that, can you come right back to where you were?
Yeah.
Okay. So for those of you watching, a lot of trainings, a lot of short-term trainings. You may be WIOA eligible, and that means that some, if not all of the training costs can be covered. So it is a tremendous opportunity. That's one of the reasons why this form is at the very beginning, because lots of people don't know. Okay, we can go back.
Okay.
Lots of people don't know, oh, I might be able to get this training, but not only get this training, but get it at no out-of-pocket cost. Was that your experience with Commonwealth Coders?
Yes. My career advisor, Raw, she helped me through the whole signing up process. She was my biggest cheerleader, and she got me through it.
Very good, very good. And just before we get into the nuts and bolts of the website, how did you even get into Commonwealth Coders? Like, what led you
Okay,
to enroll in the class?
before I actually got enrolled, I was working at a law firm, and I was there for about 5 years until I was unexpectedly terminated, and that was because the firm wasn't generating enough, and they were letting people go, and I just happened to be one of them. So when that happened, I remember I just sat in my car for a few hours, scrolling through my phone, looking for jobs or looking for careers, and I really couldn't find anything. So that's when I went to the career center, and then that's where I met my career advisor, Raw, and then she told me about this program, and that's when I decided, yeah, I wanted to pursue this.
So it's like the Lion King. It's like the whole circle of life
Yeah.
kind of thing. So if this page had been available, you may have found Commonwealth Coders even quicker.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had to sit in my car for 2 hours in the parking lot.
Right. Right. All right. So we know, there's a little description on short-term training. We want people off the bat to, find out if they qualify for financial assistance, because we want everyone who may qualify to get that rolling. So then we've got search for a training program. So I know this is in the beginning stages and you've just been working on Warren County primarily just to get it started. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So search for a training program. What options do we have on this bar?
You can look by category or location, category being business, CDL, construction. Location, you can type in Warren County, Allen County, uh, any of the 10 counties that
Okay.
way.
So
But
anywhere in our 10 county region. Can you show us one just like as an example?
sure, if I typed in online programs, no, that's not supposed to happen.
Okay. Yeah. Forget that.
Maybe it was remote. If I typed in remote, yeah, here we go.
Okay.
This is the program that I was in, Commonwealth
All
Code.
right. So you search for, you enter in keywords and then it will bring up a flyer, right? So here's the current Commonwealth Coders flyer that gives you more information.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you which counties, and again, these are within our 10 county region. Um, and click here to learn more. And I think we talked about too, you'll be adding in also click here to find out if if you may qualify for financial assistance. So lots of information there. All right, very good. Let's look at one more. So can you pull down by category? Can we look at category and just pick one of those? Let's see what we got.
Okay. That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, that, I mean, this is still a work in, what about manufacturing?
Here we go.
All right, there we go. All right, so if you're interested in training related to the manufacturing field, you look for that, and then you've got 3 options that pop up automatically. So why don't you do click on Forklift Training,
Okay.
right? And again, it gives you details on the training. And if you do click to learn more, where does that go?
This takes me to here.
Awesome. So it takes you directly to the page on, forklift training and gives you that information. Awesome.
Yes.
All right. Very good. So this, again, we're going to be adding more and more trainings to this. And you have added a feature where if training provider wants to add a program, they can do that as well if they offer short-term career training.
Yes. Do you want me to show that now?
Yeah.
So I have the browse by category section as well. It's more visual. And then browse by county. And then a testimonial section.
Yes, and we're going to be adding in testimonials.
Yes. And then here's the big feature where they can add their own training program.
Right. So, people who have short-term career trainings, there is a very short form to fill out, and they can upload their flyer. That would, and I would highly recommend that because people are very visual. All right. Yeah. Don't worry about that. So again, once this page is not live yet, so some of the things that we're seeing, these won't pop up once it's live. So, again, Vickie's just walking us through what it looks like. So training providers can add their training, and then you've got frequently asked questions, which I think is very, very good. That suggestion, I think, came from Laura Torres, who, again, she went through the Commonwealth Coder program and is now the program manager over Commonwealth Coders. And she recommended, hey, we need to help people understand, the funding. We talk a lot about WIOA funding, but people don't really understand a lot about it. So I think that section is incredibly useful. So if you scroll back up to the search for a training program visual, all right. So tell me, and I know it's hard to put into words, in a short form, but what all went into creating this? Because looking at it, I think it's very cool, but I can't imagine if somebody told me, hey, here's what you need to create, do it.
Well, it took a lot of research, especially since this is built through WordPress, and I was not familiar with WordPress at all when I started.
Mm-hmm.
So the first few weeks was me trying to learn WordPress and then doing a lot more research to figure out how I can actually make this directory searchable and functioning. So research is the big
Right. And Vickie did a phenomenal job with really devoting the time into figuring out what the best options would be. The site, or it's part of our site. I guess I should be calling it a page. But the page is something that, the work on the back end was tremendous to, and I understand that you had to implement a lot of your coding experience in getting this page functional.
Yes.
One of the things, just in working with Vickie and the site, one of the things that we found out, and I guess it was last week, that the mobile view was like crazy, like it just looked, it was nothing Vickie did, but it's something with WordPress. So Vickie had to go in, and what all did you do to make that work?
I had to add in my own custom CSS to make it work with all of this. You want me to show it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I won't know what it means, but
Well,
the
did you want me to show the mobile view?
oh yeah, yeah. I thought you meant show the code, and I was like, I don't know what that will be of zero help to me, but somebody might appreciate it.
Okay, are you still seeing mountains or can you see this?
I can see mountains, but I can see like a small, yeah.
Okay.
So what we're seeing is the mobile view.
Yes. This is the mobile view.
That, and I'm just telling you, people, that you have no idea how beautiful this is. And I will probably never know how many hours Vickie devoted to get this where it is right now. But this is glorious. We had all kinds of stuff just all over the place.
Oh yeah.
So the amount of time and effort she put into making this a clean, functional website with tremendous potential. I mean, I just can't say enough about it. So we will be debuting this page next week, the official premiere of this website. Commonwealth coders, and go ahead and do the big view. The mountains are pretty, or you can just stop. You can stop sharing your screen. Either one, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing.
So the Commonwealth Coder Program, it is something, again, that I would highly recommend if you're looking to change your career, if you're looking to boost your career. It really does add a tremendous skill set to whatever your existing skill set may be. And I think it's very evident with Vickie what all she has produced and how much she's learned, and just, I mean, the tremendous effort that's gone into it. The board, and Vickie's an intern for the board, and she's produced something that was on our wish list, has been for several years now. And Vickie, do you remember around when you started the internship?
I think it was mid-July was when I
Okay.
started.
So July, and now we're looking at September. So that's not, I mean, that's pretty quick turnaround, to get something like this developed, published, or officially published next week, that looks so good and is so functional. So we at the board, our hats off to you, Vickie Yorn. We know that you will be doing many, many great things. And I'm just excited for you. I think that you've got, the world is ready for Vickie to come out and say, hey, here's what I can do. And one thing I can tell you about Vickie is that if she doesn't know how to do it, she is going to dig and dig and dig and figure out how to do it. And not only figure out how to do it, but figure out the best way to do it. So that's something just in working with Vickie in this website, that I can 100% vouch for you in that respect.
Thank you, Leslie.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, it's the truth. I mean, I'm not telling lies. That's the truth. So, we hope you've enjoyed this special edition of Workforce Water Cooler. To learn more about Commonwealth Coders, go to commonwealthcoders.com. We will be premiering our new training tab on our website next week, and we will be posting that all over social media. So again, Vickie, thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for being a guest. We appreciate all your efforts. Thank you so much. All right, and we will see you again next time. Thanks so much.